All right, give me a second, everybody. Let me share that we are live. I'll be right with you. All right, so what's up, everybody? Making the watch list video for tomorrow. So let's take a look and see what we've got, and here we go. No surprise on the market. You had a breakout of all-time highs, breakout of this rising wedge, went up, and now on the daily you have basically tweezer tops being formed. So as it breaks out, tweezer tops, two equal highs. Don't be surprised if this thing pulls back and falls down towards these moving average lines. Got to watch and see. You could see this red volume candle here. This may turn into a head, maybe a left shoulder, maybe form a right shoulder. It might turn into a head and shoulders, right? It's retesting angular resistance. Don't be surprised if it falls down here a little bit more. Doesn't mean a stock market crash, right? Not like, oh my gosh, my 401k is going to fall because we have a drop, right? No, I got to watch these patterns, watch support and resistance. Price broke out of this nice rising wedge, formed all-time highs, two days in a row with equal highs. Tweezer tops shows that there might be a potential reversal. Don't be surprised if there is and it comes back down to these moving average lines. But you got to watch and see, is it going to stay above these moving average lines and continue? We'll see. All right? So let's get into making the watch list for tomorrow. And we will start with Blin. B-L-I-N. Pumped. Kind of dumped down. Don't like this pattern here. So I like to see stocks again that are holding their highs on the day, or holding their lows for potential continuation up or continuation down. Hold on one second, guys. I'm going to put my wrist guard on here because I seem to get like my wrist issues from standing at the computer all day. So I've got to protect my wrist. And maybe I'll put my elbow pads on here. I feel like a 60-year-old man wearing my copper sleeves and my wrist guards. All from standing at a computer. All right, so INSY, this is one that was Dan was calling out earlier. And as you can see, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, inverse head and shoulders breakout. So we'll see if there's some continuation from this one, but no surprise on the pattern. Left shoulder, head, right shoulders, patterns, 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 patterns. Correct. So let's see if there's a possible continuation day. Glad you liked it, Dan. All right, so breaks out right over here, this 895 range, and now you have the top of this area, this 1033. Then you have this other peak, this 1079, right in here. So now we got to watch and see, will this form a big cup? We shall see. It did reject. It broke above this 1082 and fell. So now let's take a look at the hourly. You know, a little bit sloppy right over here, a little bit messy, a little bit of sloppiness. We'll have to see if it forms maybe a bull pennant here for some possible continuation up. So we'll see if it can get above that 1165 area. So what I'm going to do for this one is all right, so inverse head and shoulders break out on daily. Watch if possible continuation day. Resistance at 1165. So needs to go up and see if it can break above today's high and continue up. You know, again, kind of a sloppy pattern here, so we gotta wait and see if there's a possible continuation. So that's INSY. While we're at it, because that's a pot stock, how am I doing? I wonder. So Nasdaq SE, is that a serious comment or is that a troll comment? I can't tell. We're gonna have one of those. So I have a comment on YouTube saying, "How you doing, schmuck?" So I don't know if that's supposed to be a funny comment or if that's supposed to be a troll comment. So I'll let them respond and see how they feel. TWMJF. That'll be interesting. You're a schmuck too. Oh boy, here we go. We'll give Nasdaq a chance. Maybe he or she is having a little bit of trouble today. Or maybe it's a joke, you know? Who knows? Sometimes we do a joke. So I wanted to pull up TWMJF, but for some reason it's not pulling up on Thinkorswim. TWMJF. Huh. I have no clue why Thinkorswim does not want to pull that chart up. All right. CVSI. That's another pot stock, so we shall see. Cron, let's take a look at Cron. Oh, why'd you have to boot that comment, Dan? I wanted to see if you wanted to leave us another lovely comment. Yes, we do that. We do have a video on our nightly scan set up under our members only tab on our website. So if you're members only, we should have some videos in here on how we do our scans right in there. What are you due to high short float? Tesla, maybe just reword that. I'm trying to understand what you mean. Oh, Cron. Let me go back over to Cron. Good old Cron. So, guys, don't be surprised by this, right? Cron, oh my gosh, why did it dump today? It's a pot stock. It's going to the moon. Everybody's telling me buy pot stocks. I buy it, and then it dumps. Oh my gosh, why did it happen? Well, guys, look. RSI on the daily, super overextended. Is this thing going to go up forever? It's got to pull back, right? It's going to fall. I mean, that ain't good. That's a big drop. But these pot stocks, remember, a majority of them are pump and dumps. It may be good long term. Who knows? I don't know long term. Maybe it will be. But, guys, look, it's super overextended. Look at how far price is from these moving average lines. So if you're surprised by this, you know, think about it, right? What goes up at some point is going to come down. Doesn't mean it won't go back up again, but look at how far away price is from these moving average lines. RSI was telling you, look the heck out. Why would you think, if you're new, or anybody, guys, look, this is a spinning top doji candle way the heck away from moving average lines. Why in the world would you buy this? These two right here. And then buy this right up here, you're asking for a bruising up here. Gotta be careful with that. Yeah, so I mean, we could easily... Wow, NASDAQ. You know, listen, man, that's really weird. I don't mind it, but it's just, your comments are just a little bit just stupid, to be honest with you, so we'll just report you right now, and you're going to just be deleted. I mean, come on. Should we give NASDAQ SE an unwanted commercial content or spam, pornography or sexually explicit material, hate speech or graphic violence, or harassment or bullying? Report message. We'll give him harassment or bullying for 2, Alex. Click, check, choose 1. This is harassing me. Report NASDAQ SE, and good luck. Have fun. All right, and on to the watch list. That was fun. Idiot. Whatever. Trolls, gotta love them. Create fake YouTube accounts. All right, so back here, guys. Very crazy, right? Crazy pattern right here, way out here. Guys, you know, it's... Where's the pattern, right? The spinning top candles are... reported to the MSA. See, this is the stuff that gets me distracted. I'm going to discipline myself to stay on talking about stocks right now, because then I'll talk about trolls and then it gets me distracted. Then the video will turn twice as long, and then I'll start talking about Bali and Instagram models and gurus and trigger some more people. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to sit here and talk about stocks. So look at this. Cup and handle, kind of an inverse head and shoulders-ish breakout. Deleted, banned, and reported. Yeah, so if he comes with another name, he'll just get that account deleted, reported too. So this one right here, DXL, I'm thinking this one might be a 5-cent spread stock because of these candles. So we'll see. Let's say create alert. Yeah, 5-cent spread stocks. I don't like those. Next one. All right, so SHOS. Loving Zoom. Good. Like that, guys. So we do Zoom today. Sorry about the YouTube live stream. I forgot to, when I did it after public in the pre-market, I forgot to restart it. We love YouTube. YouTube is awesome, but sometimes when you go from public to private, you have to refresh the stream 3 or 4 times to give a new link. Why? No clue. But then I forgot to press start on the stream, and that's unacceptable. All right. Do I like this one? Nah, no. I don't like that either. ADVM. This one's possible. So, with ADM, it is a bit overextended on the daily. Did have an inverse head and shoulders breakout. Just leave it public. We could just leave it public. However, we're a business and we want more subscribers, right? Because we want to keep growing. So if we keep giving everything away to free, guys, the reason why we moved it from free or public to private is we give away way too much content on those streams just to have them out there for free. That is the stuff. I even, I try to keep things more simplified for you guys. I'm a little more basic. Dan gives, especially on his streams, he gives you the stuff that, honestly, guys, if you guys are really paying attention, if you're new, you don't even know the level of content that he gives away. But the stuff he gives away, I'm telling you, that's the stuff you're going to get charged thousands of dollars for coaching elsewhere. You don't see us charging thousands for coaching. We put our stuff behind the paywall for members, right? So we put it in our members only section. So meaning we're not charging you thousands of dollars extra for it. We're not saying, hey, upgrade and get our $1,000 to $3,000 course. We're putting that stuff behind for members only videos. So at this point, you could just log into our site right over here, go right over to members only. And this content right here, if you watch Dan's, his momentum trading strategies video and his Fibonacci and trendline videos, he's giving away stuff that's just, guys, we got to charge for something, right? We're a business. Oh boy. Oh, is this another one? Clown with a Twitter account? Oh, okay. Clown with a Twitter account. Lucian is a schmuck again. All right, guys. This time we will do report. I don't want to false and give them pornographic or sexually explicit material because I don't want to lie to YouTube. So we'll give him harassment or bullying again for 2. Alex, this is harassing me. Report. Clown with a Twitter account. Right there, and there we go. All right, cool. So 2 for 2 today. We have two boots. The 2 boots, like the 2 utes. 2 utes with, what was that? I I keep forgetting the movie. My Cousin Vinny, the two Utes, Joe Pesci. Booted. All right, so kind of a left shoulder head, right shoulder, inverse head and shoulders breakout. Let's see if this will continue up at $7. Move on up. Probably around that 770s range. No, I don't mind, Jasmine. To be honest with you, it doesn't bother me because it's just idiots. Whatever. Just whatever. I'll keep the trolls hanging around because they just look stupid. And they're just going to lose their accounts, and then they got to restart up with YouTube, and yeah, that's just their own stupid thing, right? Well, at least they know, because now I know those two accounts that have been falling for a while, you know. Now we know, rather than just deleting, report them. And YouTube will take care of that, because we don't like bullying or harassing. All right, guys, so let's see if potential continuation, if this will continue up. 770s range, some resistance, we shall see. All right, thank you. Are you Bullish Bears on Twitter? I would like to follow you and learn. I haven't decided if I want to take classes, some doubt my level. It's Bullish, B-U-R-S. Oh, another Lucian is a schmuck. Thank you so much for the schmuck comments, you three, because these are the three I've been seeing you following for a while. That's okay. That's really good. Dan, don't, if you're listening, don't delete. Report and block and do that. Harassment or bullying. So that way we just get 3 people. Ah, look at that. Bada boom. Oh, this is good. You guys should watch this. I'm teaching BS. Trump D Stock says I'm teaching BS. That's funny. Interesting. I'm teaching BS. Support and resistance, that's BS, huh? Dude, just keep... Here we go. We'll just keep reporting them. Bear with it, guys. If you guys want to learn stocks, don't worry about it. We have an idiot here that has 3 accounts that wants to troll today, so they're just making it simple to report them, and then it just gets the trolls out of YouTube, so that's good. Makes it better. So we'll see if this one will continue up. Resistance around 775. Again, a little bit overextended. Got to be careful, so we shall see. So at this point, we're going to put right here. See, this one, guys, I have this rule. I don't put 5-cent spread stocks on a watch list. I just hate these. I just hate 5-cent spread stocks. I don't like it, so I'm going to take it off. Next one up, CVM. Big cut pattern, a bit overextended. It did fill this gap, so you got to be careful. Watch for a possible pullback on this one, so I'm not sure if I'm going to put that one on right now. MTBN. I don't think I love that. Can, another pump and dump pot stock. Garbage, but maybe setting up for a pump. Kind of cup and handle-ish here. I don't like that shooting star, though. So that's the crazy thing with this. Normally, I would not even look at a stock like this in this pattern. But simply the fact that it's a pot stock, that's a previous pump and dump, I would consider it for a pump. But let me look at the hourly and see. Yeah, see now at the hourly, right? Now the hourly has this cup and handle that this thing might get a pump, right? That 359 level. I don't like the pattern. I would never look at in a regular setup, but this right here might be doing a pump on this cup and handle. Multi Merlin Magic. Hey, thanks for the reply. Use my name on Twitter. You're doing a good job, man. Thanks for replying. I like your style. Keep it up. Well, thank you. Someone's nice today. I've been called a schmuck on 3 troll Twitter accounts today and said I'm teaching the S word. Interesting. So, yes, on Twitter, if you follow us, we're Bullish BRS because someone had the name Bullish Bears, so we are not the full Bullish Bears. Yeah, guys, I don't care. It's just I actually am thankful they revealed themselves today because I saw those 3 names before and I could never tell if they were BSing or being serious. So it just helps us to just weed out people. That's good. The funny thing, though, when some like people like that say that we're teaching BS, then I got to say, like, well, what part of what I'm showing you? So, for instance, I'm showing you can. I'm telling you it's a garbage pump and dump pot stock. You know, am I telling you, is what I'm telling you right or wrong? Go do the history. Right here, go back over to the monthly here. Look it. Tell me what kind of chart this is. This is a garbage chart. Absolute garbage, pump and dump pot stock. Changed its name several times, right? Then I come over here to the hourly chart. That is a cup and handle, is it not? Is that teaching you truth? I mean, I don't know. Is that a cup and handle? It's above the moving average lines. Have a chance to pump? Possibly. Huh. You know? Crazy. Honestly, when the trolls get me going, that's when I actually wake up more. And then my annoying arrogance kicks in. Sometimes they give you a little bit of annoying arrogance. And I'll go on chat, or what do you call it? Rants, which many of you will like. And then some people might say, that's annoying arrogance. Relax. Relax. People take themselves so serious nowadays. So cup, handle, garbage, pump and dump, pot stock. Let's see if it pumps up. You see 359 resistance. So let's do this. And you know what? Out of principle, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to put garbage, pump and dump, pot stock. However, watch for possible pump resistance at 359-ish on cup and handle. And that was a little bit too long, so I'm going to just do this. But. I'll put but. B-U-T. Garbage, pump, and dump pot stock, just because I wanted to put garbage on there. But watch for possible pump. Possible pump. Resistance at 359-ish. Right up top here on a cup and handle. Anybody that's listening that's good? Anybody? Is this BS that I'm teaching here? I don't know. Feel free to call me out if what I'm writing here is not, if I'm not showing you good technicals. You guys are funny. People mistake confidence for arrogance. Guys, sometimes I just be extra silly just because that's how I am. I'm not taking my shirt off doing Instagram selfies out on Bali, you know. I'm just being silly and being funny. Saying, hey guys, should I go on a diet, get some abs, and take some selfies on Instagram, you know? Some people might say, that's annoying arrogance. Guys, it's called a joke, right? So sometimes you might have some troll saying that, right? All right, so anyways, this is kind of a cup and handle-ish, a left shoulder, a head, right shoulder. Might be setting up for an inverse head and shoulders-ish pump. Let's take a look at the hourly. Possibly, you got this crazy-looking candle here. That 183, so it's kind of also an ascending triangle-ish pattern. So, and you can see some resistance. I mean, that $2, if it can pump up above that $2 range, then you have that 250. So again, on the notes, so we will do, man, you guys are writing a bunch. Let's see what he's saying. Which ticker is this? This one right here is IZEA. Oh, okay. I didn't go to Bali. No, I didn't go to Bali. I want to go to Bali. I tell you guys, I want to go to Bali just to make a spoof video on Bali. Oh, Trump's back. Let's just Trump D stock is back. Dan, stop deleting the message. Block it. Remove him. Very simple. Report each time. Back again. It's all right. All right, report them. We'll keep reporting them. Eventually, YouTube will see a bunch of reports, and then they'll be back. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, guys. Just report. Black. It's all good. So kind of a left shoulder head, right shoulder. Possible looking for a breakout. We shall see. The trolls don't realize that my best material comes out when you trigger me, because then I get more fun and I go and do my thing. Might give Dan a heart attack once in a while, because I got to act professional, right? I'm an instructor of stock, so I have to be very serious and only talk technicals and never crack jokes, right? All right, so possible inverse head and shoulders. Watch for possible break out around $2 with resistance around 250-ish. Guys, many times you'll hear me say like ish and possible, because first of all, try to talk a little bit vague because we don't know what it's going to do. This is not a perfect inverse head and shoulders. Watch for possible breakout, right? And resistance around 250-ish, you know, because it could be a little bit above, a little bit below. Needs to get above $2. Watch for breakout around $2. So, you know, with these pump and dumps, sometimes you can't give you have to be a little bit. It's not like an Apple or a Facebook or Amazon that has a lot clearer of patterns, you know, because these pump and dump a lot. All right, cool. Thank you, Dan. Yes, the joke cracking is my job. Love the joke cracking. Oh, another one. Oh, man, this is a fun stream today, guys. Give me some action and adventure today. I like it. Fire me up. I just woke up from a nap and a lot of action going. So this one right here, possible reversal, might be getting above the 200 SMA on the hourly. So we shall see right in there at that 381-ish. Seem resist around 4. It's breaking out of the trend line. This one has some room. Has some room to move up. Let me look at the daily, see if there's a little bit better. 498, right, that 50 SMA. So let's do this. Possible reversal on daily. Watch for potential continuation with resistance at 50 SMA below or around $5. Right there. BIOC. B-I-O-C. B-I-O-C. All right. SPI. And no. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Oh, man, huh? Christmas is almost here, guys. Ugh. Don't even want to think about that. Except for David, man. David got the life down in Florida. Man. Up in New England, it gets depressing. So it kind of has that flag pattern, but it's a little bit messier. I'm not sure if I like that one. AABA, let me see. BA. Don't like that one. Failing the moving average. Unless you're looking possible short or put entry. Possible. Call wise or bullish wise, I don't like it. So kind of a cup and handle-ish. You can see right around that 850. It's a bit overextended, which I do not like. I know, I went too early. You went there, Lucian. Too early for them songs. I know. It's sad. I don't like it. Who the heck knows? Maybe this winter will be bad. Who knows, right? So this one's a little bit overextended. Needs to get above 830, then 847 if it can. It's a bit overextended, man. So this is one where you're just like, wait for this thing. It's gonna just hit resistance and fall. It could continue and break out. So, and you can see some support down right in these areas here. $8 and a little bit below. So, it's a little. See, the problem is tomorrow's Friday. Market might be pulling back, so that's where I'm not going to put it on. If it's another day, I might put it on for a possible continuation pump. Look at that nasty high wave candle. Trap you. Ugh, garbage. It's gorgeous in Florida right now. I'm sure it is. But guess what? Hurricane season. We don't have hurricane season in Connecticut. That's my annoying arrogance comment for the day. Don't even know. We don't even have hurricanes in Connecticut. That's my annoying arrogance voice. Let's see here. Inverse head and shoulders-ish breakout again. A bit overextended going into Friday. So I don't know. Not going to put that one on either. Tocali guitarra. Toca, right? To play, right? To play the guitar. I remember I took a General Spanish 1 in my freshman year. And I like saying tocali guitarra. To play the guitar. Nope. And, well, we do... Wait, Squishy, you're in Connecticut too? I mean, we do, but not like Florida. Hey, I work for Coca-Cola. Hurricane is great for business. Everyone freaks out and buys a ton of water, which means I work overtime. And that's true. So actually, guys, something... Does Coca-Cola do Dasani, Aquafina, or Aquafina? I don't want to blow up your spot here. Because I learned something recently, and this is very important for you water drinkers. Be careful when you buy bottled water, because many a times on the bottled water, they have something on there called sodium there's like a few things that say something to do with sodium, and many of these bottled water companies put sodium in there. So that's why, like, you ever drink bottled water and you're like, why am I just more thirsty? Like, I'm drinking the water and I'm still thirsty. Why is that? They put salt in the water for whatever reason. It makes you want to drink even more. Dasani. Oh, Dasani. I'm not sure. Does Dasani have that sodium something in it? Because Poland Spring, I mean, shout out to Poland Spring, because those guys don't put none of that salt in the water. It's pretty good. I don't know if Dasani, I think Aquafina does. I'm not sure about Dasani. So for any of you guys that buy a bottle of water, make sure you look on the ingredients on the back. Get ones that don't have the sodium whatever in it. All right, so TRVN. Maybe. Let's see, maybe. Let's see. It's kind of... I don't know if I'm not loving it right now. It is above the 200. It could continue. I'm not sure if I'm digging that. Oh man, the trolls are oh wait, I don't know if that's what water do I drink? I drink Poland Spring because I don't have the sodium whatever you call it in there. Just look where in the ingredients is. And make sure it doesn't have any hidden thing that says sodium something in it. Got to be very careful. I'm telling you guys, if you try a difference, you buy one with the sodium and not, you're going to taste a total different. That's right. Magnesium sulfate, potassium chloride, and salt, right? Exactly. Stay away from all that stuff. You don't want that stuff in it. It's just going to make you more thirsty. So think about it. When you go to the movie theaters, what do they sell? They're not selling Poland Spring. They're selling the stuff with the salt in it to make you eat more, get more salty, drink more, and keep eating and drinking. That's how they get you. Jasmine. All right, cup and handle breakout, kind of a bigger. Let's see. Will this go? Let's see. 418, some resistance around 440s. Maybe. I'm not loving a lot of stuff, guys, to be honest with you. It's pulling back the market a little bit. All right, so here's one we might put on for maybe, possibly a higher price stock. It is a little bit a bit expensive. Has a little bit of room. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. You can see neckline around that 1880. Might be doing an inverse head and shoulders. Higher price stock. Watch that 1880s range. So I like a pattern. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Hourly. Still moving up. So finally we got a bigger one that we might put on. A bit overextended, so watch out. Watch for possible breakout over the 1880s. If you have any questions about this stuff, let me know. It's part of what I do. Nice. It's all marketing, right? Is that what they do, Jason? Do they put the salt in there to get you to drink more, right? If so, that ain't right. Yeah, I'll look at ANDP. Not right. Not right, bottled water people. So I don't like 5-cent spread stocks, but when they get above $10 or so, I might give them a shot a little bit more. And guys, there's not much going on. There is a pattern right now. Market's pulling back, so I'm going to put this one on. Inverse. Jasmine says, I have seen some bottles say filled with natural dihydrogen monoxide. Huh, interesting. So inverse head and shoulders on daily. Watch for possible resistance / breakout area of 1880-ish. Because it's not perfect. Right around here. Right around there. All right, SGMO. Man, your comments are great today, guys. There's a lot of action in this on this watch list today. ENDP. Let me chart it out. Good eye. Good eye. The only problem is this mess of this wick right here, but it's slowly grinding. See this wick right here? This one candle wick creates all this crap right here. All that garbage, like all these spinning top candles. So it might go and get set up for at some point for a breakout, but this is where it just gets really just frustrating, all because of that stupid wick on the daily. It may be forming, you know, it might be doing a possible, maybe setting up for a possible ascending triangle-ish. You know, you can kind of connect your lines, maybe kind of forming in here, so it might go to form it. Just gets a little bit crazy in here. Man, you guys got a great comment. Man, I'm learning a lot today. Jason says it's more minerals than salt, but there's a small percentage of salt when it's done via reverse osmosis, which is how Dasani is produced. Hence, does that make you want to drink more? But that is the question. That's very telling. No, not liking that one. NCS. So, that one's interesting. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, inverse head and shoulder disc, bullish engulfing, but then you got the moving average lines right there. So that's where it's a little bit tricky. You can see that 1750-ish range right there, some resistance. You're welcome, Sean. Let's take a look at the hourly. So I like the pattern, and it's right near resistance, and this is where it gets a little bit hairy, right? So you have the bullish engulfing, inverse head and shoulders, but then I got that dang 50 SMA right there, and then the 200. It's a bigger stock. We're going to put it on to keep an eye on it. Just to have a couple of some bigger ones. So, is this another 5-cent spread stock? These stupid stocks. I don't know why we're getting these today. So, inverse, head and shoulders, and bullish, engulfing-ish on daily. Watch for resistance at 50 and 200 SMA. NCS. SIG. Let me see. Had a cup and handle breakout. Could move up. Gets a little bit messy now, right? Where it's in that gap right there. There is a gap still that it could fill. It's up in this gap right now. Hence the volatility. So, and this has kind of an inverse head and shoulders. So this thing could at some point go and fill this gap here. You just got to be able to ride the waves of it being in the gap. That's where it gets a little bit messy. Yeah, it could run. The only problem is SIG might not run tomorrow. It might form smaller candles, pull back. It could do its thing when it's in the gap. It doesn't mean it's going to go fill tomorrow. It could fill who knows when, you know? That's the problem when the price is in the gap like that. It gets a little bit messy. Express, huh? A little bit choppy. Why did that? Oh, here it is. IGC, let me take a look. So now you have a bearish harami. That's showing bearish harami with basically almost like tweezer tops. Watch for a possible reversal down here. I don't like that. But it could pump up another day, right? So again, that's the problem with these pump and dumps, right? This is telling you, look out, bearish harami, boom, it should fall, but then it pumps up again, bearish harami again. Who the heck knows, right? So we got to be careful. Trade the momentum on something. Like, look at this garbage chart. Look at garbage. Pump. Yeah. I don't put those on for you guys. It could pump. Don't get me wrong. This thing could pump up again over 205, but you got to be careful. Trade the momentum. Almost done here for you guys. So this kind of has a double bottom. Might be going to break out. Is this a 5-cent spread stock? Son of a gun, I bet you it is. See these candles? Watch this. See those weird, wacky looking candles? I guarantee those are a 5-cent spread. Oh, maybe not. Wow. This one made a fool of me. All right, so maybe now I'd reconsider it. If that was a 5-cent spread stock, I might not put it on. But now you can see a gap right between 263, 288. Possible double bottom pattern right here. Watch for a possible breakout. Let's look at the hourly. Yeah, might be setting up right below the 200 SMA. So now, that's what we're looking for, guys. Patterns, gaps, potential breakouts. 262 to 287. So, let me put 262 to 287. All right, so double bottom on the daily. Watch for possible breakout with and potential gap fill between 262 to 287. So we shall see. FTK. FTK. Is Interactive Broker a good broker? Trading stations slowing down my computer. Yes, they are a good broker. The charting is less than desired, though. So they are fantastic for like execution, decent customer service. It's doable. Charting, I'm sorry, I just don't like their charting. They are located in Connecticut, so someday I want to get a meeting with them and maybe hit them over the head and say, wake up a little bit. Like Thinkorswim, their charting is just it's beautiful. It's just nice, it's clean, it's crisp. You know, Thinkorswim, though, terrible short availability, a little bit higher commission fees. Customer service, phenomenal. And no, did I say short availability is terrible, and not editable hotkeys. So there's goods and bads. If Thinkorswim can get editable hotkeys and had really good short locates, then it's worth, you know, paying the extra in commissions. They have fantastic platform, fantastic customer service. So yeah. So yeah, IB is very good. I personally don't like their charting. I can't stand it. This one here, I can see a pattern. Left shoulder-ish, head, right shoulder-ish, neckline right there at that 692. Maybe setting up for an inverse head and shoulders breakout. Let's see what the next level of resistance on the weekly would be. Look at maybe setting for a breakout. Somewhere around 810. $8-ish. So, all right. So we're going to put that on, and I'm going to call it a wrap after this. So, inverse head and shoulders on the daily. Watch for possible breakout above neckline around 692. MCF. There we go. That's the watch list. So hopefully this helped you guys. And for those of you guys who are watching, hey, you know what? We had a few trolls today that called me schmucks. Said I'm teaching BS. So, hey, any of you guys watching, if I'm teaching you BS, if my patterns are wrong, what I'm looking at's wrong, feel free to tell me what I'm teaching that is wrong. I'll give you a little bit of annoying arrogance before I leave here today. Guys, right here, go to our website, Trade Alerts, results, right here. And we're going to go to a random week, right? Let's do this. Let's go to a random week a few months back. Let's go to week, maybe we'll go to week 4, right? Let's pick a random couple ones here. Let's look at 427 right here. Trade Alerts results. How do we do that week? 94.73. All right. I think I may have looked at that earlier, so let me go to page 5. Let's go to 323 results. 81. To be honest, that's kind of a bad week for us, guys. 81's kind of low. But 81% of our alerts went off, right? Let's take a look at 39. $91.83. They all fired off, right? Let's take a look at 3.2. 86. 80s is kind of low for us, guys, but still 80, right? Even if 80% of our alerts went off on 5 days, that's incredible results, guys. So I'll give you a little bit of annoying arrogance. Our trade alerts work, guys. They work. They absolutely work. 2.9. Let's take a look here. This will be my final one. 96%. What do you want me to tell you guys? All right? So for the trolls that like to troll us, our trade alerts speak for themselves. Our community speaks for themselves. We teach you guys what we teach you. It works. We're teaching you support and resistance. And, hey, when you get the trolls, you're doing something right. Editable hotkeys, what I mean is, like, you can change. Some people want to have to edit their hotkeys where they can have a 5 or 10 cent delta. So, like, buy limit with delta of 5 or 10. So that way, like, if price goes up real quick, you'll still get fill with a 5% of like a 5 cent buffer. Or selling, if you want to hit a limit order to sell, but the price drops a penny or two, if you have a 5 cent buffer, you know, it'll drop the bid when you go to sell 5 cents lower so you can get out, right? Or buy at the ask, let's say, plus 5 cents if you want to get in, price gets up a penny or two. Thinkorswim, they don't have editable hotkeys to do that. Interactive Brokers does, though. When a stock gaps down, it's more likely to pump up and fill the gap. That's kind of like a loaded one, right? So at some point, maybe yes, there's a rule or there's a saying all gaps must be filled, but at the same time, it's kind of a matter of when. Many times they're more reliable on the higher cap stocks, but when you get a stock that is falling and it gets near a gap and it looks like you might be setting up, you know, watch those gaps. Very important. Many times they do fill, but it might not fill exactly when you want it to. You guys are great. Thanks, Heath. Edible hotkeys are where you can make it. Oh, there you go. See, Jasmine. Yeah, see, wait, so let me ask you this, Jasmine. Does Thinkorswim have a list of hotkeys with the pre that you can move up 5 or 10 cents? I don't know if they have any ones that could do it automatically. I know that when I checked last, you couldn't do it yourself. I don't know if they have it preset. So, all right, guys. So, guys, I did the daily watch list. I don't do a swing trade watch list going into Friday because we try to teach you guys good habits. We try to say be very careful going into a Friday and holding a stock throughout the weekend. That's a couple of days. Anything can come out for news. I got to be very careful. And so here we go, guys. Right. I'm not as afraid to show my desktop before. I used to hesitate showing my desktop because I was using some other person's wallpapers, and then everybody would always ask us, "Where'd you get that wallpaper?" I'm like, yeah. Just go to Google and download it. But now, I love showing you my desktop. These are our wallpaper backgrounds. If you haven't subscribed yet, you know we send this out to all of our subscribers. If you go to our YouTube or our website over here, you will see a banner. Up here, download our Candlesticks ebook. We have a free Candlesticks ebook as well as our wallpaper backgrounds. Click on this, excuse me, or click on our ebook and you'll be able to get our wallpaper backgrounds. So hey Lucian, I noticed the V pattern isn't in your download. How do we trade that? It's kind of like a cup and handle. It's basically the top of that, so you want to see that hold. So kind of I don't know if I can find do you have an example of a V? All right, so kind of this is like V bottom-ish with a handle. It's still like the top of, here is a V. It's like a sideways V. So you obviously want to see the top of it hold, right? So when it this is a bad example. It's not the greatest, but a V bottom, kind of still with like the cup and handle. As the stock breaks out, you want to see the top of it hold. So if you're doing safely, you want to see the retest hold on top. So like as it goes up, you want kind of like the top of a cup, right? You want to get in and make sure the top of that cup will hold. So kind of V bottom down, you want to see it hold. This is kind of a trading sideways one. So this is where you got to do your trend lines and then kind of look over in here. It's kind of like a sideways one. And as it's breaking out here, then it starts to take off. Jason says, I think I'm going to finally become a member today. 300 a year is the best I've seen anywhere else. See, Jason, we're building a report today. And look, I didn't even know you weren't a member. For crying out loud, man. It's time to sign up. Now, good news is we actually just got this taken care of. If you subscribe here, we actually have a trial now of, so you can see we're $49 a month or $25 a month paid annually, which is $300. But we now have a sign up for your free 14-day trial. All right. So now, if somebody says, you guys are a bunch of BS, Lucian's a schmuck, I don't know if I believe those guys are legit. Well, fine. Sign up for 14 days. If you don't like us, cancel. Now what you got? What's your objection now, right? Used to be in sales. Had to overcome objections, right? Customer would tell you an objection. You would listen and give them a response. Oh, nice. See that? Jennifer says, same here. I'm going to become a member also. You guys are awesome. Yes, I did have my doorbell, and I'm thinking it was Amazon or delivery, I hope. So, okay, Cordelia says, I purchased the starter subscription today and haven't been able to log in. Any advice for me? Starter does not include a log on, so if you do get a log on, it might be for future for forum. But Starter does not get access to any of our stuff up here. To get a login access over here to access all our features, you need to be a deluxe member. Right over here. One of these two. Ba-ba-da-boom. Right here. If you want to upgrade, let us know. Upgrade, we'll refund you the $10. Just shoot us an email, and we'll take care of it. We just added that, Jason, on Wednesday. So we just added this trial on Wednesday. We didn't have it before. For those of you guys that didn't have one before, sorry, you know, we're doing our best. We're growing, getting this stuff up and running for you guys. So the good news is for those of you guys that have been around and you're sticking around, you're probably happy. So then you didn't need a trial. But for those of you guys that are on the fence, now you get a trial. Make everybody happy. Yeah, guys, sorry, we did that promotion for a few weeks, so we tried to give everybody as much warning as we could. But guys, listen, yeah, $49 for everything that we offer. Again, I'll channel my inner annoying arrogance. Guys, you guys know, you guys have been around the block. Type in Google, go look at trade rooms. Guys, we have 3 trade rooms. Day trade room, swing trade room, futures room, trade alerts, watch list, thousands of dollars of courses, a free ebook, wallpaper backgrounds. We share our live stream every day. We have streaming replays if you can't make the live stream. We have members only video section. And that's that. So, all right, guys, hopefully that helped you. That was a very fun, eventful, fun stream today. I had a lot of, I enjoyed the 3 trolls. And I enjoyed you guys that liked the trolls and that you guys that want to become members. We do have a lot of fun in our trade rooms. Dan is the trendline master. Dan is witty, and Dan's got more of that. Dan's got a different sense of humor than me. Dan does not have annoying arrogance like I do. Dan is more funny, and he's got that, I don't know what kind of humor he uses. I don't want to say dry sense of humor because I feel like that takes away from the sense of humor. Dan's got a great sense of humor. He makes me laugh all of the time, all day long. Me, on the other hand, who knows? You know, I don't know what my personality is. All right. Well, Jason, we'd love to have you as a member. We love to have everybody as a member. We love our community. Guys, we set up great communities for you guys. We have it on Facebook. We have our trade rooms. And at some point, our next adventure that we're doing in the next coming weeks is to get our forum up and running. So we'll have a forum. So then we'll have basically 3 communities, right? Community on Facebook for those that don't like social media. Our trade rooms over in here. And then forum for those of you guys that like to geek out and be in forums. We'll have a whole forum in there for you guys to talk and nerd out on stocks, right? All right, guys, you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy.